Hello, YouTube.
Test, hello.
There we go. Yep.
Hello.
I meant let's start the recording again, but we've got a test. So hello, Luria and Zurmi. Let's go. Right. Okay. So, we are on Icebrood Saga No Quarter. The
Yes, we're
COVID
going
release.
to one of my favorite maps.
The COVID release. Let's play this episode.
I loved Red the What Coast.
I hate. No, I like it too. Actually, I like it a lot. Commander, the civil war among the Char has cost us dearly, and it's costing us more.
Got a message from Krisha. Ryland's called for a parley?
Yeah, his warband's been leading Bangar's army for a while now. This war is taking
Oh,
too
Gridlock
long.
just appeared next to
Bangar's
me.
managed
Huh,
to throw too
interesting.
many bodies
He wasn't
between us
standing
and
there
the enemy.
before.
Maybe Ryland will be reasonable. Give us a chance to move some of those bodies out of the line of fire.
You'll see. I'm your ride. Meet me at the Eye of the North.
Meet me at Eye of the North. Alright. I will leave and come back, I guess. Old reliable. Oh, there he is. This it's genius.
How long since you've been
Junior
on the front?
instance.
Yeah, not for a couple of weeks. Krisha's had me doing some recon through the homelands. Better get a move on. Parlays mean politicians. I'd rather be close enough to have Kree's back.
Board your flight. Let me know when you're both
This
ready.
outfit apparently from the
I'm
Wizard
ready.
Vault looks actually really decent.
Sorry, what looks decent?
The outfit of the from the Wizard Vault that what you wearing.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's good. But yeah, I'm ready. So
Let's do it. Pointed parlay.
Commander, Gridlock, good to have you here. Steelcatcher arrived already, and the talk's underway.
Expected to see more troops. Did you clear out base camp for the parley?
Unfortunately, our alliance has been bleeding defectors day and night. Defectors? Still? Worse since you left. Steelcatcher's forces are impressive, and they've come at us with a propaganda assault too.
That can't be good for morale, or your forward momentum.
It's not. We've lost ground as well as troops to the enemy. Where's the new front line? You're walking through it. Ryland holds both lanes? And everything in between. What's going on?
Any last words?
Schmoder. He said they'd stop these until the outcome of the parley. Mercy!
Horrible fire!
What the hell? Schmoder's standard operating procedure for dealing with his Iron Legion defectors.
He knows the point of this war is to save the Char, right?
Apparently he's big on battlefield justice. But that's iron business. Killing him in a fair fight's one thing. They made a choice to change sides. But this, it's a waste.
It's slaughter.
Let's work for a swift end to this war then. Again, our terms are simple. Announce your surrender and proclaim your support of Bangar's campaign.
You've had some luck, but the tides of war are fickle. You can't expect to keep what you've taken.
Leave and live. Don't know how much plainer I can make it. To you or your packed friends.
Centurion.
Tribune, Steelcatcher. He's earned it.
Yes, I can see the scars. I'm here to save lives, Tribune. How many Char have died already?
Then tell the Imperators to accept this order.
You forget you're up against the greatest military leaders of the legions.
Most of Iron now marches with Dominion forces under my command.
Bangar's Dominion forces. The Tribune's power is but a taste of Bangar's reach. Next, an Elder Dragon.
This is Bangar's war. He'll lead our people to ruin. But he can't without Ryland. Move aside so we can stop him.
Take the territory and hold it. I've accomplished my mission and more. I'm offering you mercy at my own discretion.
If you let Bangar wake Jormak, he will destroy us all. Be smart.
Excuse us, Imperators. Is this a bad time?
I offered a parley out of respect, but it's clear your allegiances are askew.
Tribune still.
Offer rescinded. See you on the battlefield.
Nice one, Logan.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Who the hell are
Logan.
Krisha, this is Logan Thackeray. Logan,
Idiot.
Tribune Krisha Stoneglow.
Great to finally meet an old friend of Redlock's.
Not the time. Commander, take a seat. We need to strategize.
Oh, is this when they added seats into the game? This is the patch
I think
where they
so.
did it. And everyone's like, oh my god, we can sit.
Queen sent us with a troop of Seraph to repay Kryda's
How
debt.
starved are we for content that we're so
You're
excited about being able to
memorable
sit
right
on a
beside.
chair?
I speak for the Imperators when I say we are grateful to have you and Lady Casimir with us.
Could you give the politicking a rest?
You didn't complain when I brokered our treaty with Ebonhawk.
Oh, you do like to tell that story. Repeatedly. Your point?
Oh, let's stay on topic.
We'll never make it to Bangar if we don't regain the territory. We've got to get past Ryland's forces.
Take a subtler approach.
Huh?
Their intel, find their weak spots.
Ash, you move in the shadows, collecting secrets you share when you feel like it. Head on and face to face. That's how you win wars. Dominion's weakest spot is they're wrong and we're right.
Ah, okay.
What do you guys think?
I'm good with either.
I think we need to be
Let's be
smart
direct.
and learn about the enemy.
Well, let's do that then.
We shouldn't abandon our strengths entirely, no matter our numbers.
The right war machine's worth 50 bodies any day.
No matter how good your machines are, we'll never retake the beach. Not without infantry in the trenches.
And who's going to build them? Hmm? You keep shooting your defectors.
So let's abandon the forest and focus on retaking the beach.
Do we have other resources?
My legion's mostly intact. We can add our magics to Smolder's munitions. Should give an edge.
Seraph regulars could easily add to Iron and Flame forces on the beach, right?
A smaller, mobile force would use the forest terrain to our advantage. Ryland won't expect the change in tactics.
Some of the Seraphs share mesmer abilities. Malice could factor us in.
Maybe it's time to teach the Cubs a few new tricks.
Our best strategy is to use every tactic and every resource everywhere.
Let's do it everywhere, all
Alright,
the time.
everywhere, fine. I don't think that's a good idea.
Full on blast.
United legions. We need to walk the walk. Blood, Ash, and Nesmers in the forest.
Blood, Ash, and Mesmers, the new
Flame,
Char
Iron,
Legion.
and Seraph regulars on the beach.
Part of the Mesmers
It's a good
Legion.
plan.
Seems reasonable.
Very well. Do your thing, Sword Shadow. On the beach, we'll show Dominion's forces, and our own, what it means to be Char.
We've got a mission and a strategy. Commander, I'll meet you in Ritlock at the Blood Legion bivouac.
Bivouac.
Nice. I got achievements.
I got 3 mystic coins, which I'm instantly gonna sell. Money.
I got a United Legion's Flame Ram blueprint.
Yeah, nice.
Wow. Alright, I'm leaving.
I have a question in regards to the surname of Shars. There aren't not family names, but more like title.
It's
no,
no, it's their
a
warband.
warband name, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So like Ritlock's on the Stone warband, I believe? Or is it the... Yes.
No, I mean, Ridlock's surname is Brimstone.
Yeah, because he's in the
Yeah.
Stone warband.
But Grisha is something stone as well. What was she again?
Glowstone? No.
Brightstone.
Brightstone. Yeah, so they're both from the Stone Warband.
Yeah.
And then I think they attach a kind of title, in quotation marks, in front of it to differentiate, to make stand on their own, because they're also, at the same time, they're very Warband focused, but they're also kind of individualistic.
Yeah. Though, Smolder appears to be an exception. Like, obviously, he's got Smolder the Unflinching, I guess, because he's a Imperator or something. I don't know. Or he's just earned a title. Like, that's what people call him. I don't know.
For the most part, it's two-piece Warband name, so something first half that's more personal and something second half that people share.
All that diplomacy makes my fangs itch. But you seem to do all right with the Imperators.
Don't love mixing politics with warfare. If that's what Krisha's been dealing with all this time, I don't envy her.
Who knows what kind of info he's got on us already?
Spy on the spy. I like it.
I think I realize, like, what I like about Icebrood Saga is it's just a bit more mature.
We were so focused on
That's also
Vanguard.
true.
Ryland and his warband took us by surprise.
It feels a bit less happy-go-lucky. There's not jokey,
cracking joke left and right, yeah.
It's like, here's a problem, it's a big problem.
How are you holding up?
And it's not like the end of the world either. It's just a problem that needs to get solved.
Yeah, I mean, the characters take it very seriously.
Yeah.
I love story bits that are not involving like the fate of the whole world or existence or universe. Like, have smaller conflicts like this here. This is cool.
I also like world-ending dangers.
I think
because I think they can give stage to something truly epic, and I do love epicness. But oversaturation is never good on anything.
Yeah, I think in terms of Guild Wars 2, it's the oversaturation. Like every expansion, like oh, there's a new Elder Dragon. Like oh, yeah, maybe next expansion we meet like Arene's big lost big sister or something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a point, but I also see it as a part of a bigger whole. It's not like, because the whole Elder Dragon thread is one big story arc that keeps developing. It's not like every single expansion before Soto was its own end of the world. It was all part of the same bigger end of the whole world things. That's multi-part. There's moving parts, so I don't share the exhaustion on world-ending threats when it comes to Guild Wars 2 personally.
Yeah,
I view that as one big thing, but I also welcome something fresh.
The take I heard that I can agree with is not the problem, but I think what can get a little stale about the Elder Dragons is that they're more like a natural disaster than like a villain. Like, and to be fair, that's not true for all of them. Like, Jormag is kind of like, you know, Jormag...
It's more personal, yeah.
It's more personal, yeah, which I enjoy. But then you take, like, pretty much the rest of the Elder Dragons. Maybe Mordremoth is an exception. But they were all just kind of like... big bads with no real personality for the majority of the gameplay. Which I think can get a little bit stale. Right, I need to feed...
I mean, very personal villains are entertaining easily. What do I need specifically? EMP? I don't think I have EMP.
Oof.
Does the, like, normal electromagnetic pulse?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that EMP? Like, because I know there's the one you can throw and the one that's centered on you. So it doesn't need to be the distant one, the one you need.
I did the one centered on me.
Okay, and that worked, yeah.
Make Dominion bleed out. Small, sharp cuts until they think we're an army of thousands. That's our mission.
This was an
interesting...
design.
The sound design on this map is amazing.
Let us know when to rejoin you.
Legions.
Well, they had to rely on it, I guess, a lot. When it came out.
So make it harder on
No VA.
Turn in war supplies.
Yeah,
What
we're
is
taking
this?
war supplies.
Oh, Snarl and
Yes,
Galena.
Here.
Snarl and Galena,
Yes.
they're characters from Core.
Walk away from this.
Thanks, Commander. You beat Tribune.
They're like the
Brimstone, but
two that bicker.
I'm sure he'll be swaggering in any minute.
In ore?
An ore, yeah.
But the bugs we planted have been glitchy.
We'll take any edge we can get. I'll see what I can do.
Keep your eyes open, Commander. We're spread too thin. Dominion keeps slipping.
We've already
past our
talked to them, I just didn't notice it until I saw check in with Snarl and Galena.
I was not paying attention either until you pointed it out.
Enemy troop movements.
Take a smaller version of his cipher key. Translate any coded messages they've left and relay the intel back to us.
I'll report whatever I find.
Alright, back out we go. Jesus. Suspicious
I
drop
like
off.
how this story teaches, like, there's gameplay, so you don't just listen to them talk.
Yeah.
And it teaches you how to kind of progress this map. It's not too bad.
Oh, there's me trying to weapon swap on Elementalist. Good job, me. Try to use my my phantasms on my other weapon set. Fucking move! There's a thing in the way! Okay, there we go.
So this sudden explosion of anger.
I was trying to click a button, but the meta event thing just got in the way. Consult the guide in the trail marker. Oh, fuck off. Oh. Hold on.
Nice. Suspicious bushes.
Yeah, this is a Guild Wars staple. Guild Wars 2, suspicious plants. Name a more iconic duo. It's honestly my favorite thing about Guild Wars 2. Suspicious shit. Right.
Suspicious shrub, let's go.
Consult. Okay, so you examine the scratches versus a long vertical stretch, wavy horizontal lines. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't be bothered reading all this. Oh, it's not that much. 1 is a straight vertical line, 5 is a horizontal, 10 is diagonal to the right. 7 symbols. What? Charge. 2 sets south, 2 sets of wavy scratches. The vertical is 1. Long vertical. So it's 1 south. 1 south. Boom.
Commander, our strategy is working. We're regaining ground bit by bit.
Nothing helps.
I am
morale like
smart.
winning.
You are
True,
very smart.
But we're still outnumbered. And we've got soldiers who've been alone out there too long.
I fixed it
You've
by
made an
chance.
impact across camp.
Oh yeah, it
Now I
tells.
need you further afield.
Yeah, I just clicked through all of them till some of them clicked.
Wow.
I don't have the brain capacity to give it
I
time.
mean, I barely had the
High
brain
five
capacity.
to Rumi.
I tried to just get through, like, read the minimum amount I could to figure it out. Right, hello guys, I've done it. Oh. Oh, we're just doing events now. Okay.
Oh, we're doing events? Yeah.
I still need to fix the car.
Oh, I'm doing events.
I'm doing events as well. There's this red area. I'm gonna capture it.
I'm with you.
Oh, I was like repairing a few listening devices, but no, I need to repair this specific listening device.
Yeah, the one where the story points.
Nice.
Why game?
They want to listen to that specific area.
The other one was also in this area.
Oh, right. Don't know then.
It's actually Charles in your area here.
Nice hit.
Oh, I'm like
gonna
just
go hit the
completely
boss.
attacking the wrong thing. I thought I was attacking the boss, but I'm not. I am smart.
I'm giving quickness.
I'm giving nothing except mad DPS.
You fight with
I don't know. Actually, I can see my DPS, and I'm getting out DPS by you.
Runaway leader.
Yeah.
Nice
I'm a
work
hardcore
indeed.
raider again, therefore Arc DPS is installed. By a hardcore raider, I mean I joined a couple of raid events this week and I'm done.
Well, thank
That's
you
it.
for joining.
That's it, I'm done. There's something about it, right? I enjoy raiding, don't get me wrong, right? But every time I sign up for a raid, when it comes to the day of the raid, I really don't want to raid. Every time. I'm excited when I sign up, and then on the day of, I'm like, ugh. The last thing I want to do today is raid. But then I usually enjoy it when I'm actually doing the raid. It's weird.
Yeah, I have a lot of that same thing with everything in my life. You know, oh, there's a... Like, I'm meeting with a friend. Oh man, I don't want to leave my house. Then I'm really glad I left my house, but you know, I never want to do it when the thing is...
Yeah. My issue is like, as well, like I'll get into it and then I like really overcommit as well. Like I've done this in the past with the guild where I'm like, oh... I start playing the game for like a few days and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna commit to running a weekly event, and then realize that actually it was just a very quick blip of motivation. Now I don't want to play again. Which
yeah,
I
guess you
glad
just
I
need
did do.
to listen to your like feels more. Like, be more spontaneous, but don't do commitments, right? That could work for
Well, that's
you.
what I did this time basically. I was like, no, 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 because I was like, oh, maybe I could run something like Icebrood Saga Strikes, right? I was like, that's something I can do. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to commit to that. I don't want to commit to anything.
Hearing all this propaganda, I'm almost rooting for the Chars. Like, yeah, Chars, woo!
Don't listen to the propaganda.
Sorry, I'm already converted.
Same.
I really want to help Ryland now.
Oh, speaking of, I, BG3, picked up my, Dark Urge playthrough. And, sided with the goblins and raided the druid camp, and...
That's so evil of
I
you.
just felt so horrible. Oh, and then like Harlack and Will left, and I'm like, okay, I deserve that. Oh, can I get there in time? Can I get there in time? Can I get there in time? Can I get there?
I'm just gonna auto-attack.
Oh!
Yes, last percent, I think. At least your mounts hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. I don't like being evil.
Well, you can also do an evil run, but you don't need to necessarily rate the grove to make an evil run. You can
I know,
make a different
but
style.
at the same time, I'm partially doing it because I want to see storylines I haven't seen. So
Yeah, I get that.
don't get me wrong, it's not like I hate this so much I don't want to play anymore. It just feels bad.
No, I get it. I feel a big suck whenever I try to do evil runs. I like being the good guy.
Yeah. I think the issue, right, is I don't mind being evil, quote unquote, if I can still find some justification for being evil, right? I'm like, there's a reason I'm doing this. If I'm like power hungry or whatever, right? But I struggled to justify why I would want to raid the druids.
Oh, I was definitely power hungry. What? I just need to sacrifice a part of my soul to get like an additional spell slot? Well, it's time.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that, yeah. I'm like, ooh, power, yeah, okay, I can justify that. But the way I've had to justify it to myself is, okay, we really want to team up with the Absolute because they seem like our best option to getting healed, but it's a stretch.
Dominion is sending
I don't want to. I'm gonna go a different way. Do I want to pop balloons? Let's do it. I'm gonna pew pew.
Doesn't want to pop balloons.
Where are they?
In the sky.
Oh, I see them.
But to be fair, I wasn't doing balloon popping either.
Oh god, my mouse is too sensitive for this shit. Nice. Oh, I got an achievement.
We did it!
Yay!
Next round's on me.
Yay!
I mean, we'll split the bill, but I'll order all the.
God, do you have to do a lot of events for this?
I think it makes sense here because a lot of the storytelling is in the maps, like retaking the beaches and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, what's next? What are we doing?
Here's the escort.
Alright. Gotta get our participation up so we get the most loot.
Oh, I'm dying. Help me.
Are you?
I am. I'm getting CC'd to death, like I can't do anything.
I'm coming.
Oh my goodness. Too late, I'm dead.
Oh,
I got to Jane CC'd.
I can help res.
I'll let you guys rest me.
I'm sick of waiting around.
I underestimated them.
Did you enjoy that, Luria? You pushed them all away and me just pulling them all
Yeah,
right
I
back
really enjoyed that.
Oh, I used the wrong skill. I never considered the fact. Do you know how I've been saying like, oh, I can use my Signet of Fire? Well, I've just accidentally used my heal Signet, Signet of Restoration, which is like the first time I've done that this whole playthrough. But there's no reason why I can't do that. For the same reason I can't use Signet of Fire. I still get the passive.
Ooh, left has started the escort to the attack escort.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Man, if only all three of us had a roller beetle.
Wait, you guys are using roller beetle?
I'm not. I'm right behind you.
Oh, well, okay.
Jack,
you know, just from the way you said it, I was like scared.
Well, I would be using it if I was allowed.
I understand. And I'm down to that if we do the roller beetle unlocking with me on the weekends.
This comes back to the whole chrono rifle discussion. It sounds good in theory, but I don't want to do it.
You know, you and me, we're more alike than you think. I hear no music. What the heck? Where's my music?
I hear
Everything's
music.
just silent.
So, I used my thieves that I mark on the door, and I stole the time of the door. Interesting.
Is that
What?
your secret?
I don't understand.
So that I gives quickness in stealing their time, and I stole the door's time.
What is someone's time? I don't understand.
Oh, I made a mistake. Save me! Oh,
But
random
I don't
person
know.
is saving me.
It's a lore
True
reason
friend.
either.
Oh, it's like a lore thing. Okay, it's not like a mechanic. I was like, what happens if I lose time?
No, it's just a lore thing to
Yeah, I got you.
say like, oh, you are giving quickness now, you know.
How did that happen? You've stolen someone's time. That is interesting.
They leave less, I guess.
Hand wavy bullshit, in my humble opinion.
I mean, I find the warrior reason that it gives quickness more interesting, more plausible. Like, oh yeah, he motivates you with banners.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I can,
that
yeah,
makes
I can
sense.
see that.
That makes sense.
I mean, nothing makes more sense than how Chronomancer does either of them. That's the OG.
Yeah, agreed. Nothing other than Mesmer should give quickness or alacrity. Don't at me.
Well, that's not what I said, but...
Don't at me. Mesmer or
Wow,
nothing.
what a boomer take, but I agree.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, only Chrono can give me.
I like where Chrono sits. I think that's a smart way of handling it. It's like, it's balanced, but also it gives Chrono that sort of like tiny feeling again.
By the way, I'm done.
still need
I'm
one
almost
more.
done. I've got like one, yeah. I still think Chrono's DPS is too high though. But I understand that most quickness alack DPSs are actually quite good DPSs, so I guess it needs to be higher to be
quickness
viable.
has a word to say in this.
Just to me, if something's like a boon support, right, it should be doing like 10k DPS or less, right? It's
wow.
just
But that feels sucky, and then nobody wants to play it.
Oh, but like there has to
I
be
think
like
it's fun. You know, I think a good DPS should be like around 30 to 40k. Like depending on the encounter, somewhere you're just 20k, right? But like in
I'm
ideal
sorry, but
circumstances.
these raids that I did this week, they were just so. I felt the power creep so hard.
Yes, but like
It's crazy.
I'm talking also about newer content, which are like incredible damage sponges.
Fair.
Right? So how I would like the arc DPS look, like all the DPS should be like in very ideal scenario, they are around the same, and they're like the bulk of the whole like the arc DPS bars, like bulk of them are like shared top kind of, and then you have the support DPSs slightly below that, like depending on the encounter. In optimal DPS encounter, 5k, in others like 10k, 5 to 10k difference. And then you have the healers at up between 2 to 10k.
What
damage.
What kind of annoys me or irks me? I'm not super annoyed about it, but what I found kind of weird is that on my Chrono, or probably most support specs, right? I can maintain quickness while putting nothing into boon duration. 0 boon duration. And still, like that doesn't feel like balance to me. Like, you just swap one trait and boom, you're now a perfectly fine boon giver.
Yeah, I get that. On my alt account where I don't have Legi gear, I don't want to gear millions of different builds. I'm glad that...
Fair.
You know, it's... What you say makes sense, that you should have boon gear, and then you should have DPS gear, and then you should have heal gear, right? Not just like heal gear and DPS gear.
Yes.
And then, yeah, no, like I get that. But then from the gameplay perspective, the less variation there is between builds, the easier I can play different builds.
I understand that, yes.
And also, I think it's to not exclude people, and I think they made the choice to let more people play Boon DPS because they already have Berserker gear. They are like, oh, I just need to change the trade. Okay, fair enough. Because there was a really big drought of like Boon DPS.
Well, that's a different problem though. The problem is that it's easier to get Berserker gear than it is to get Boon gear. So just make the different stat sets equally accessible. It doesn't make sense to me that someone should be able to get best in slot DPS gear for power, easily, but not Boon gear. Like, why? That it doesn't make sense. Like with what Guild Wars 2 kind of prides itself on, and it's, you know, respecting of your time, being able to experiment with alts, experiment with builds. Why is it that it's so much easier to get Berserker gear than it is to get, say, Diviners or you know, I know they made a change that made it a bit easier, but it just and I'm not saying it needs to be trivial, but like,
No, I agree. I think they should be equal.
and so once that problem's fixed, that, you know, what you described there goes away. Like, if people want to play Boon, you know, just buy it off a TP, or it's no more difficult than it is to play DPS.
I think I have a very good fix. Like, make all the crafted gear, like having balanced resources, and give stat selectable things instead of like gear with like stats already.
I mean, I think if you're a big crafting person, you like the idea of crafting, then it kind of I think it would kind of diminish that a little bit. But I can, you know, from somebody who doesn't care about crafting, I can understand that. But yeah.
They could minimize it so you don't craft their stat. Like, they already have in race where there's like toughness gear sets, and then you can choose from toughness.
Oh yeah, okay.
So just make those sets, right? And then you craft one of those sets and you can choose a stat within those sets. And those sets might need different materials to craft, so maybe there's slightly price difference, but they would, crafting wise at least, be a bit closer to each other.
But yeah, like, what I'm saying really is, like, I don't know, I feel like there should be a cost to, because quickness and alacrity is a very useful thing to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's not enough opportunity cost for swapping into that.
But
in my opinion.
Also, there's the point that if some classes do only that, you know, and then they rely on the healers to give all the other boons. Quickness Herald being an example, who carries boons, has the downside of playing, like, the only thing you're giving being alacrity or quickness. Like, that's you're just a DPS who doesn't do DPS number and just gives quickness alacrity so everybody else can play DPS. That's a sucky role. That's a really sucky role that I don't like. Then it would need to be that they do something else on top of quickness and alacrity. In a lot of cases it is like that, but it's very class dependent. You know, oh, you need to do CC, you need to do stability. Like,
sure,
you need to actually do support role. Like, if healers are always expected to do tanking role, then they heal, boon, and tank. That's a good, like, you have plenty of things to do. Why playing a healer might be interesting. But if you're just a DPS who gives boons and does bad DPS, that's not enough. Then you should also have, like, oh, because you're quick DPS or alacrity DPS, you're expected to do stability here. You're expected to
well, I think
do this mechanic or whatever. And that's hard to create from, like, creator point, because those are created by community on what is the expectation of who does what in a group.
Yeah. I think my issue with Herald, and obviously I'm not a Herald expert, so I could be wrong in this. My issue with Herald is that it's probably too easy to give those boons. And so it's kind of dull gameplay because there's nothing else to fill.
The thing is, you do a lot of mechanics in raids as well. You know, most stability, inventory bubbles. So it's not just giving boons; it's giving boons. But you're also a utility toolkit who carries the utility of the raid, which makes Quickness Herald one of the more enjoyable boon classes to play, in my opinion. Because
I'm not a fan to
there's so much you can do.
Complicated to oversimplify things, to be honest. But I'm also not a fan for overcomplicating things.
Yeah.
So I think that needs a delicate balance.
I think that's fine. I think it's pretty simple to me. You know, there should be simple options available, right?
I can't get this event bar to fill up. Sorry for talking on top of that.
Okay.
What events count and what doesn't?
All of them, I think.
I didn't make a cub
No.
on my own.
I was doing, like, I killed a champion that appeared in the capture
I've been
place.
doing 3 events now and my bar hasn't moved an inch. Oh, it's pouring down so hard that I
Are you still having to do events? Is it still not?
I just finished. Now
Okay.
I need to see where I need to go with the story.
So I've
I
just been
need
standing
to
here,
reach
so
the
just-
gate edge of the basin. Lead me
Also,
to greatness.
something I really don't like about Virtuoso. I like Virtuoso, don't get me wrong. And I think Greatsword has this problem too, maybe. You have to be like facing your enemy, or the skill just like cancels. Which, I get it, it makes sense. It's just really annoying.
I don't have that issue because Action Cam has some strengths and weaknesses.
Oh, yeah,
There's
okay.
some weaknesses, but Action Cam minimizes that problem. Action Cam makes it so that my character always faces the direction I'm walking, so I
you can
always
go-
walk at
yeah.
full speed. But as soon as I click attack, it automatically turns to look at the enemy, and then keeps running
Because,
with
like, you
full
know,
speed. So
I'm
I don't
used-
pack pedal.
Say I'm playing Chrono, right? Let's take Desmina, right? I was playing Chrono, and I'd be walking away from a wall, and then just hit my shatters, but you can't, like, unless I'm like backpedaling, which isn't really optimal in some cases. I can't do that on Virtuoso. I have to like, you know, I have to like, oh, turn around, use my F1.
I have the target vertical, and as long as it's top of the boss, my character will turn to hit all the moves.
That's pretty nice.
We've located the
there are some downsides as well, don't get me wrong, but these are the movement and ease of certain skills that need a target. Certain, not all. Yeah, not an issue on Action Cam.
It's not specific to Virtuoso, by the way. It's just I've not played many ranged
I think it's
DPS.
a good example, yeah.
Luria, are you ready, or have I?
Yeah, I was testing Action Cam.
Fair.
I disagree with your strategy. Again. A direct attack will take this base in half the time.
And give them warning to destroy whatever intel they've got in there.
What's the plan?
We have to
See, now that we're here, I do want the direct approach. I hate stealth in this game.
Regardless, Malice is right. We need to take this base quickly and quietly.
Regret.
I can cloak a few of us so we won't be seen. But lumber around like a tank, and they will hear you.
Why don't Ridlock and I stay out here? Cover your tail. Schmoder, we could use some extra hands. Iron, God. Yes, sir.
I've got your back, Commander.
I wish we have like a third option, like the movement of the Action Cam, but the targeting of the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I don't know how you would do that, but that would be the best of both worlds.
I mean, Final Fantasy 14 has this.
Yeah, just remove
backpedaling. Full speed, right?
Not when you have normal camera, then you're backpedaling, but legacy camera is like when you move like backwards, you go backwards and not.
Do I need to kill this guy?
It's not camera based then.
I can't kill.
Really
I
like
guess
that.
you might be the only one who can do that.
Yeah, I have a special action key. I mean, to me, it's as simple as a new keybind. It's just, you know, run towards camera. You know, you can move your D key to this new keybind.
I'd feel better if we had a line of sight. Let's find a quieter way to get these doors open.
Could be a key around here somewhere.
Now you need to knock the person down.
Do we need to go into that room?
Yes, I believe so.
Right. Let me pew this bozo. Let me just check what the special action key does. Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm just like assuming it does what I want it to do. Nice.
I can't do that.
Let's get the door open.
No one else saw that, yeah? Okay.
What are these guys? Stupid. I mean, they can only see about 3 feet in front of them.
We are also cloaked.
Oh!
What?
You should have knocked them out before, I guess.
Okay, well that wasn't clear to me.
Well, you open a door, people
We should have used.
Huh?
We should have used silence.
True.
I should have known. Oh well, this is how I want to do things anyway. I like damage. Oh. Nice. Very nice soundboard. Ow.
Look how nicely they're grouped there. You're welcome, by the way.
This is how my stealth gameplay usually goes.
People, you're shouting. There's nothing happening. Oh, hello.
Dun 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 dun.
Throw down your weapon, Steel Temper. You're outnumbered, and Cinder, please. I've never stop.
Oh man. The dialogue.
We can't kill her.
We didn't really give her much of a chance to
His second.
to change her mind.
To Ryland. To us.
She should really temper her behavior.
Or to use her as a bargaining chip.
Taking her prisoner will bring Ryland back to the table.
We don't want your cub at the table. We want him off the table.
There's daylight between Ryland and Bangar. We can use it. Get Ryland to see reason and switch sides.
Oh, so is this...
And we look weak.
Um...
Eradicate these traitors, win the war. That's the goal.
Was Cinder Krisha's cub?
No, Ryland is the cub.
Oh, right.
They were talking about Ryland.
Gotcha.
Cinder is how we get Ryland.
Gotcha, sorry.
To come back to negotiate.
If we can bring Ryland
I
down
misunderstood.
and steal with him, we can use their strength, their intel, against Bangar.
You want to bring him to heel, send him this one's head on a pike.
I disagree.
The great diplomat.
I'm with
So
Krisha on
the last
this.
parley with Ryland didn't end well. What makes you think this can work?
It's what we do for Warband.
Kree's right.
Oh yeah, so this surname or warband name goes the opposite way. It's the
Yeah.
warband name first, then the other. So it doesn't matter which way they are, but it's like warband part and then your personal significator.
But I don't need you conscious.
Signifier, I think is the word. I don't remember.
But if it works, it could end the war without further bloodshed.
Bunch of naive cubs, all of you.
I can get a message to Ryland.
Quietly. We need him to come alone.
I'm going back out to win the
Yeah,
war.
because Ryland is Steelcatcher and he's in the Steel Warband, so...
Ritlock and I can help with that.
Fine. Meet me at the Iron Pavilion.
Rather stick an iron spike in my eye, but fine.
You guys want to join the Stoned Warband?
No.
Screw.
Keep your warband. Don't want
Wow. Wowee. Alright, meet Smolder at Umbral Grotto. Let's do it. You recognize this place from Guild Wars 1? We were here
No.
very briefly.
Things look so different. I barely remember anything.
It's called Umbral Grotto. That's as much as you're gonna get, really.
Commander. I've got new orders for you.
You're here extremely briefly. Basically on the way from Eye of the North to the Asura,
What are we salvaging?
to the Tarnished Coast.
Crippled submarines off
yeah.
the port.
You go via here,
Retrieve intact torpedoes for our ordnance
and then
carriage.
portal down to
Any
Loctus
Dominion
Falls.
you encounter. Also, we've seized plans for an enemy weapon. This may be a challenge, but you'll need to assemble it. Once you manage that, I'll send someone to collect it.
We're supposed to be creating diversions, keeping Dominion attention on us instead of Malice.
You'll make plenty of noise, Brimstone. Destroy any enemy vehicles you come across and recover their parts. Materiel often has far greater value than ranks on the ground. Gears over grunts, I like to say.
You say a lot.
And after we're done with this salvage mission,
I'll share next steps when appropriate. Keep me apprised.
Alright. Fine.
Kree's
Oh,
been
shit.
dealing with that guy for the only one of them who can believe she hasn't throttled him.
well, she did work beside Bangar for years.
Let's just get this done.
Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Right.
Yeah, I told Lucia we really need to behave to, yeah. And I could persuade Lucia.
Damn it!
Smoda,
It's
the
the middle
Dominion
one.
weapon is functional.
That took you about as
Wait,
long
I
as
picked it
thought
correct, I
would.
thought.
Carry on, Commander.
Thanks. We'll get it where it needs to go.
I thought I clicked correct. I even read it, you know, to showcase my brain, and I still clicked wrong.
I didn't read it. I just
didn't
clicked through
read it.
them. Ooh. 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 Guild Wars 2's favorite mini game, Guitar Hero. Oh, spears on land, exciting, huh?
Yeah, do we get the same abilities that we have underwater, or do they get reworked for every class? I think they get a rework, right?
Don't know.
I mean, they have to.
Don't know. They should
Like the Elementalist Reader, for example, makes a like electrification water, like it's tied to 3D water space. I can't see them bringing that on land. But that's a trident. But
we gotta just equip land spear on Vindicator. Come on now. This game is missing Dragoon.
Good to see you can work on
And now we have it.
allies, not lackeys.
Yeah, and Revenant has very little weapon choices anyway, so all new weapons are very welcome.
We'll call you when the next task is done.
Listen to this, right? How cool would this be, right? I don't know if there's something like this on Vindicator already, right? But imagine there's a spear skill on Vindicator that does more damage based on how high you were in the air when you used it, and you can use it mid-Vindicator dodge. And it like slams
That
to the ground.
sounds horrible to play.
Absolute banger.
Thank you, Luria. You have the correct opinion on this, and someone else had the incorrect opinion. I agree,
The duality
Luria.
of man.
Listen, okay? It's cool. It's a fun idea. Guild Wars 2. I mean, to be fair, I don't really know how Vindicator feels. You know, I know what it does, but I don't know how it feels. So, you know, maybe it would need to get made a little bit more fluid for this to work. Like, feel a bit more under the user's control.
The indicator feels amazing, but the dodge duration is too short to do button presses in it, in my opinion.
Not if
that is
that
no
attitude.
problem. Just increase the duration of the dodge then.
No.
Yeah, there could be some, like, other skill or trait that does it.
Finished collecting the
Yeah, that could be jump, longer jump, very high jump, super jump, mega jump, and
Overall, I'm not sure the whole jumping thing will work that fine, because the jump of the indicator jump took its time getting where it was. It went a couple of different versions as well. Adding a weapon that is central around that, yeah.
I think it's cool because Dragoon is cool.
For your next assignment. Shaman, where's the crystal?
do you also know
Right
what's
next to
cool? Playing
It's
Final
not ready
Fantasy
yet.
14.
You were given a direct order. Since you
No,
don't
thank
have
you.
a conventional imperator, maybe you've forgotten what that
But
means.
the Rumi is a perfect game for
MMOs
you.
are
It's a
too
dress-up
time
game with a
consuming.
good story.
Did you know that?
The story is boring. Like,
Did you know
need
that
to spend
Final Fantasy
80
XIV
hours
has a free
doing
trial?
nothing.
Yeah, so?
You can play up to level 60 for free. I don't know what the copy pasta
Give
is.
them the crystal as is. A flame core could complete the charging process.
Where can we find one of those?
A few of our shamans joined.
I'm somewhere between the two opinions.
They use the cores to fuel their burning.
I can appreciate Final Fantasy XIV.
Excellent. You have your
I would
next
love
mission.
Final Fantasy XIV
See
just
to
for the
it,
raiding,
Commander.
the group stuff, but everything else is just waste of my time and too time consuming to do what I actually want to do.
Yeah, I don't care about the raiding. I want to play it just for the story, but
I think when I played Final Fantasy 14, I saw it more like as a like single player story game.
Yeah, but the
that where I
gameplay is
occasionally get into,
poo-poo.
like group content. But later, I was really getting into content. But then I already completed the story.
Yeah, but the story is poo-poo. Like, I played it and it's... The presentation is poo-poo.
No,
it's
you are
like
poo-poo.
super small text and a lot of it is not voice acted. There's not really that much cool cutscenes and it's just a lot of characters awkwardly running in, talking through textbook, rotating away and shuffling away after saying their bit, and it's just not gripping me whatsoever. Pray return to fucking Waking Sands, my dude, for the 100th time.
Okay, that was annoying. I give you that.
Everything before that was also not... I don't
Based.
remember. It wasn't memorable. It was
Let's
boring.
say Realm Reborn wasn't that
yeah, Realm Reborn shit. Like this is well,
Yeah, but
this is well
you need to
understood.
play it.
I agree.
get
no,
the good
no,
stuff, and that's
I'm
like
with you.
40 plus hours.
I'm with you. I've spent the whole time on Final Fantasy 14 being told it gets better. That's like that was my motivation.
Yeah, after
to play.
100 hours, it gets better. Promise.
Yeah, but I'm old and my time is heavily contested. I don't have time for games that take 100 hours to get good.
No, I'm with
Fuck
you
that.
because while I do agree that Heaven's Ward is better than Realm Reborn, in my humble opinion, it's not by much. Like it's an improvement, but it's still eh. And so then I'm like, okay, oh well, okay. Apparently, Stormblood, is that the next one? Stormblood's still not really, you know, that's not really where it gets good. You know, you gotta wait till Shadowbringer.
Stormblood is a full-time politics and like, and it's boring.
Yeah, okay,
but then
so
comes
Stormblood's bad.
Shadowbringers, and Shadowbringers is an absolute
So basically,
banger.
what I hear
You
is,
play
right,
the core game and 2 expansions, waiting things to get good, and that's just hours of torture.
what I'm hearing is, right, Final Fantasy story is shit, except from Shadowbringers.
Flame core.
Get it to the nearest munitions shaman ASAP. Time's coming when we'll need that crystal at full power.
I don't think this story's shit. Like, Heaven's Ward is okay. Realm Reborn's awful. I don't mind the presentation side of things as long as the story's okay. But... And there's something about the combat, right? Because on a surface level, I'd be like, yeah, the combat's not very good. But it does get me hooked. There's something about that combat that does vibe with me. And I'm not really sure what it is. But, you know, I'm not in the camp of being like, Final Fantasy gameplay is poo-poo.
Gives us back an edge. Iron materiel fell under Dominion control. Now they have a weapon we can't afford to leave in their hands.
But yeah, I just don't have time, really. That's my big thing. There's better games, better single-player games that I could use my time on.
Not sure. Thought he said this was a supply bunker.
Smoda, what exactly does this crystal do again?
Yeah, I think the Rumi is right. Final Fantasy requires a heavy investment in time. To be a fun and good game, and that's not how it should be. A good game should be fun at the first hour, at the very beginning.
I don't like this. Something feels off.
But like for me, I'd kind of say for Guild Wars 2, the story doesn't really get good until.
But the gameplay is at least good.
Yeah. I'm not dropping the crystal down the vent. I'm not doing it.
It's the best cover we can give Kree and Malice.
Yeah, I killed everyone here, by the way.
Oh, okay. Illusion of choice. It did it anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh. Wait, you didn't do it, but you dropped it anyway? What?
I said no, it still dropped it.
Gridlock is like, you have to, and then you do.
That's bullshit. That is my least favorite thing in games. Right? If you're not going to give me a choice, don't pretend to give me a fucking choice. Oh, it's like fucking, oh. Yeah, sorry. that upsets me.
Today
I'd
has
rather
become
you just
one
don't
hell
even
of a
pretend.
event today. I love it.
I'd rather you just don't even pretend that I have a choice, right? Just say you're throwing it in. Oh.
What have we done?
I didn't want to do this, Ritlock. You made me.
This is not how we save the Char.
Smoda, the supply depot is fully staffed.
Yes, people are a resource. You bastard. There's no time to be squeamish. We need to get serious if we're going to win.
It isn't winning if we become monsters in the process.
I've checked the
Gridlock
bodies.
is a monster.
Could be survivors.
No, Smolder is a monster.
This is the assassination of Smolder's character. Just out of nowhere. This is like the last episode of Game of Thrones.
There's no
Everything
one
I've
left
seen
alive.
says this is more than just a supply bunker.
As far as I can tell, they were doing some sort of weapons R&D.
Smolder wasn't lying about that, at least.
Doesn't make me feel any better.
This won't either. I recognize her. She's one of Malice's personal guards. And she's carrying the Ashen Paragon's sigil.
Is that an order to defect? Could Malice be playing both sides?
She's Ash. We've got to warn Kree.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Krisha?
Great timing, Commander. Malice got that message to Ryland. He's agreed to another parley. Meet us at the hidden base.
We can't talk about this over comms. I don't trust Malice. And I sure as hell don't trust Smolder.
We'll pull Krisha aside after. Let's handle Ryland first.
Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I do like that, to be fair.
But doesn't it make more sense that the Jar corpse we found was there undercover, you know?
Yeah,
Ash?
I agree, but I like the whole, like, just try to sow in distrust. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I just thought that it's weird. I don't think it's weird that they thought about the possibility. I think it's weird that they
like just jumped straight
came to that
it, yeah.
conclusion. Yeah.
My head canon is that there's just a lot of distrust already, and so maybe we're a bit more inclined to lean in that direction. But yeah, no,
yes,
I kind of agree.
haven't seen any reason to have that mistrust.
No,
though,
yeah,
apart
yeah,
from
yeah.
Smolder kind of saying, "Yeah, don't worry, we're just taking care of."
They
some
maybe could have done a
resources,
bit more to like earn it. Yeah.
It's cool. I like that's a dark twist. I do like dropping the bomb to the bunker. I think it's one of the most memorable.
I
parts of
like
the
it
story.
too. Don't get me wrong, right?
I'm
like
not getting
it.
you
It's
wrong.
cool.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Smolder, just overall. That's
I
some
like the
dark
dropping
shit.
in. I don't like that they pretended that I had the choice not to though.
Yeah.
We've got time to do this, right? 15 minutes? That should be enough.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Inevitably it's going to glitch out and
Oh, this is so nice art here. Oh my
I
goodness,
like
the
it.
lighting, the colors. Everything's so good.
Full house. Ryland should be arriving soon.
Logan, Kaz, why don't you guys hang back this time?
You've been valuable allies.
look, our playable
and I'm
area is like a
grateful for
love
your
heart
help.
on the map. How nice.
But Ryland...
We understand.
Oh no,
There's
maybe
too
it's more
much
like a
at stake.
triangle. Never
At your
mind.
service, as long as you need us, Tribune Stoneglow.
Call me Krisha.
I don't know what kind of
Let's collect
triangles
our
I've been
prisoner.
looking at. Okay, ignore me. I'm just... Oh,
No need to tell me twice.
Centurion, it's time.
Chain me all you want. Ryland will never kneel to you.
It's not about that. It's about saving our people. Including you.
You say that now, but get a little power. Sink your teeth in.
Cub, you've got a lot to learn.
Save it. I've learned plenty. Seen and done plenty. Old heads aren't the only ones fit to lead.
You've proven yourselves. But choices made in the field stay with you.
Beep beep beep.
Blood is on your hands. Dear Ephraim, from Flame, I expected backbone.
I think it's the same thing with Smolder actually. Like, I don't think the change of his sort of character is completely out of place.
As if you've got the claws.
It just kind of comes out of
I
nowhere.
close my eyes. You sound just like Bangar.
Well, I don't know how Smolder was before. I don't think it comes out of nowhere. Since we've come to this map, we've seen him ruthlessly kill his own defectors and just solve things with just killing stuff.
Pact with Ryland.
This so far it has been shown that he's very ruthless and just solves things.
Well, I think he
by
just goes to
destruction.
being ruthless. I don't think he had that sort of
Ryland's our
attitude in
best chance to
core.
get to Bangar
He was kind of a bit
quickly.
more
Oh yeah, I don't remember
balanced.
him from core.
Grisha will speak for us. All of us.
You got him here, Krisha. Now get him to listen.
If you didn't play, like, Char's story, Smolder's kind of a new character too.
Yeah, no, but I think it's kind of the job of the story to either kind of give you the impression he was always like this, or give a good impression that his attitude has changed, which I don't think it does either. But
I get the thing that he's always been like this. As someone who barely knows Guild Wars 1, hasn't paid that much attention to like side lore, like main story, yes, but mostly the main scenario, not the personal story, like the first levels.
I don't know, for me, like, the impression I get from the other characters reacting to him is that they don't expect him to be like this.
Real civil. Farrar can't teach you everything.
Oh yeah, at this point we have done the first part of the meta.
Maybe he doesn't value this one as much as you people think.
How does the first part end? Is it the 1-by-1 fight?
No, it's maybe
like it's on that beach
capturing
though.
the bridge. It's capturing the bridge.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put on a blink.
I have no option of that. I'm just
Tribune
fucked.
Steelcatcher.
Tribune Stoneglow, I'm here.
Your warband mates. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Are you? Gives you the advantage. You were told to come alone. I'm talking to Stoneglow. So, what do you want?
Rejoin the legions. Put an end to our people killing each other.
My orders haven't changed.
The situation has changed. Vaishan, Nikobar, Ranoa. Are those orders worth your loyalty?
And what orders are you giving?
I'm not giving you orders. I'm trying to bring you home.
I'm not some cub who wandered off. And your hostage isn't a toy you're holding until I fall in line.
Think. Bangar's compromised. He's trying to yoke an Elder Dragon. This war will get so much worse. Steel could turn the tide. Our people flock to you. They're your responsibility. You're their future.
Now, this whole farce is a waste of...
Smoder.
Oh, come on, give us some better audio mixing, please.
Ryland, every choice has a price. You chose Bangar, and it's cost you the rest of your warband.
Awesome cutscenes. This is what I want.
Krisha, we've
This is what I
always
like.
been straight with each other. You say Steel's essential? We're vital to the future? Show of faith. Let Cinder walk out of here with me.
I need some assurances.
Oh.
Don't need traitors.
He's not very happy.
I trusted you.
Man,
Oh, I like the music.
I really like the music and the tensions between Krisha and Ryland. It's so good.
Do you know what's weird about the music? It sounds very cyberpunk. Like, as in like the game Cyberpunk 2077. It sounds like something that I heard in there. Right, is this gonna not send me back? No, it's not. Nice.
Ryland, wait! He's not going to get...
Oh no!
Our forces have taken the bridge.
Then we don't need you, Smoder. We've done more than enough.
Oof.
I lanced a tumor and cauterized the wound.
Oh, he's invulnerable.
I don't have any self-sweetness, guys. Give me swiftness.
I don't have very much.
Compromise I was willing to make.
There you go.
How do we get Ryland
That.
I didn't get
I'm
any.
shooting him. I can't shoot him.
I am a Legion Imperator with no
He's
honor.
very speedy. Look at him go.
Should've let Ryland kill you.
Oh.
Man, fucking renegade and no boons. Like, where's my swiftness?
The Rumi? That really sucks.
Me.
How could you?
Defend yourselves!
What the hell is that?
I warned you before.
Oh!
The Tribune was just a taste of
Is she gonna say it?
God.
With Bengar's true leadership and vision, the Tsar had evolved.
Oh my. Gridlock!
They look like sons of Svanir.
Ryland's gone!
We can't let them get beyond this line. For the weak.
Face the might of the Frost Legion.
Who's next?
Jeez.
Look at what our Imperator has achieved. You should have chosen his side.
Come on, say it. Say it. You know you want to. Damn it.
Why?
And we're winning. Why are we retreating?
Oh man, I love this part. It's so
it's
cool.
the cold. Shit. Oh yeah.
I love this part. It's like coolest bit in the entire story for me, probably.
Ooh. Wait, combat.
Like the horns blaring.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit! No! That was unavoidable. Fucking hell. Oh well, lost the achievement. The sounds though are so good, yeah. Oh,
Man, that is really cool.
I don't have any self-witness, so you guys are just running so far ahead of me.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Ow.
Is there more because there's more of us?
No, I think this is the usual amount.
That's a lot. Ow. What am I stuck on? Am I just permanently CC'd?
This is so epic. I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, you got the achievement.
I got it.
Congrats.
With barely any swiftness. I wouldn't say no, but barely.
Where's Ryland?
Maybe being behind us was useful.
I mean, half of the way I was ahead of you, but you guys caught up to me.
You had no right. It's done. Now.
You are not Connor. No one here will ever bow to you.
We've lost the bridge. And we met the Frost Legion.
Bengar. He served our people up as slaves to Jormag. They're abominations. We've got to end this. Malice, what about your agents in Dominion?
How did you...
You're the Ash Imperator.
I sent double agents to get eyes on Bengar. They will get us the intel we need to stop him. Give them time.
Except we killed some of them.
We'll continue to hold the territory. We'll heal. And when a way forward opens, we'll be ready.
Man, this was packed.
Good shit. Ooh, free mystic coins.
And almost exactly
I know.
our end of the playtime.
Fantastic.
Yeah, even though we started 18 minutes late.
Easy. We got this. Alright, cool. Well, I think that's time to wrap it up then. Bye-bye, YouTube stream. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.